10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this. It gets worse.
Welcome people thems. So this is the next VMA performance. This is Demi Lovato doing a bit of a medley, I do believe. Now again, I've got nothing against, I don't know this person, so I've got nothing against them obviously. I don't know, there's just something that just hasn't, I've just never really taken to their music. I think when they were a judge on X Factor, I also wasn't necessarily the biggest fan. I don't know, but I also do know though that she has had, well, I don't know what, and this might be a thing as well, I don't know there was a pronoun change and then I think they reverted back to the, there's just a big question mark for me for Demi Lovato. I just don't know what I think. I don't know what I think. But you know, music wise, I'm gonna listen to her music and see, I'm gonna listen to their music. I'm gonna listen to Demi Lovato's music right now and just see what I think of the tune. So yeah, my first Demi Lovato reaction actually. I think I did, Gabriel Enrique did a cover of one of Demi Lovato's tunes, but I don't think I've ever reacted to Demi themselves. So let's see what I want. It's a good walk.
Trouble getting what I want, but when it comes to you, I'm never good enough. When I don't care, I can play on like a Ken doll. Won't wash my hair, then make them bounce like a basketball. Like you, make me wanna act like a girl. Paint my nails and wear high heels. Yes, you make me so nervous that I just can't. You make me slow. Feeling like a 10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this. It gets worse. Now you're out here looking like a brat. Ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now payback's savage, and baby, I'm the baddest. I'm a savage, can't have this, can't have this.
again with the loud, like it's so loud. Do you know what? Like, when it first started, I was like, this is just not my bag. Like this is just not my this is just not my thing. But even though it's not really my genre of music, she got some pipes. Some pipes, man, and I feel like, and obviously I know the "Sorry Not Sorry" tune. I do know that one, and that got that's a vibe. I like that. And even that last song, like, I don't know that one. I think like the mantra of the eve was, we're gonna rock out the stage. That's the vibe I got. Like, we're gonna rock out the stage, from the dress to where the hair is, the guitarist, like the flame, like all of that. We're gonna rock out the stage, and you'd have to be like ignorant to be like, Demi's got pipes, man. It might not be that her, like, the entire voice. Again, I'm trying really careful to be quite respectful here, but I'm also conscious. I don't know that. So, but the pipes that Demi's got, I feel like, basically, what I'm trying to work out is whether I like all of the voice, and I don't know whether it's, I don't know. I don't know. But there's definitely, like, I mean, there are some absolutely undeniable moments of that vocal range. I'm just like, that is absolutely out of this world that you're able to do that. Like, that's literally insane that you've got the talent in which to do that. But I still don't know whether it's my type of thing. But again, like, I mean, this has got probably, out of all the videos I've seen so far, this has got the most views. So I'm probably an island on my own here. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think the other thing as well is, which actually does make me a lot more endearing to them, is obviously I know they've had a lot of like issues and stuff, and there's one song that I think that I really wanted to watch actually, which I don't think I've seen, but and I think it's the song that happened like directly after, like, they felt ill, and it was almost like a very honest song. I can't remember what the song was called though, but I do need to watch that. And I think after watching this, I probably would do, like I said, I think I've just discounted Demi for a little while, just because I don't mainly as well because I think the music isn't my bag, isn't my money, so I just don't know whether the music in the main is really my thing. But like I've just been saying, like, vocals and vocalists are my thing, so I feel like I probably need to spend a little bit more time. I'm sure she's got a tune with Christina Aguilera, which I would love to see that, if there's a live version of that. But yes, I would love to know what other people thought of this performance, and also, again, I mean, it probably would just take me to Google that, in fact. Oh, okay, so actually she uses both of them. Okay. It does, I mean, just as an aside, it does, like, for genuine reasons of not wanting to offend someone and wanting to be respectful, it definitely does be like, it plays in your head as like, what is this person's pronouns? And in my head, I'd heard that she'd reverted back to she, her. So then I didn't know whether actually then saying she, her was still the right thing or not, because then I mean I don't follow Demi Lovato news, so yeah, I think it's interesting how, particularly when you've got any kind of platform, whether it's on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever, if you're talking to people on any kind of platform, it's really important that you remain respectful to all people. And I just never ever want to upset anybody or get something wrong. But then I'm also very, very keen to be like, we live in a very, very real world, and like people are going to say things and do things that are seen as wrong. I always think it just depends on like your the intent, your intent. Do you know what I mean? Like, if your intent is to offend, it'll be very clear. Do you know what I mean? If your intent is to be like polite and not offend, I think that's also clear as well. And you know, as a black person in the UK, believe me, I've had my fair share of people who want to be polite and people who just want to be rude. So I hope that like even where, you know, I'm struggling to kind of know what the right thing is to say, I hope that people can kind of take that in the spirit that it's meant. Do you know what I mean? Like, which is just to be respectful. But yeah, just in regards to Demi, like I said, I think I think I will react to a few more of her songs and stuff just to see. But I said, aside from when she reaches those upper echelons and those upper notes, I just don't know whether it's my bag. But that's cool because there's 2 million people out there that it is their bag, and that's fine. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. And I also do have a Patreon as well, so you can head over there and show any kind of love. That'd be fantastic. So for now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.